Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Daily Pop and Happy New Year's Eve. Hooray! So, you guys, something very interesting that came up on the top of the deck was the horse, and the horse is 100% representation of freedom. I was like, what word is starting to come out of my mouth, and do I know how to finish it? I'm going to tell you, my brain is on these huge stalls lately, but this is huge for me. This is saying, we have the freedom to be whoever we want, go in whatever direction we want, not needing validation from anything else, feeling free from, problematic mind constraints, which again is the ego. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. And I was watching Emma's Therapy in a Nutshell, and she had the best video on how psychologists way back in the day were noticing a pattern of people that had more anxiety, more fear, more remorse, more lower vibrational tendencies had what she called the shoulds all the time. I should be happy. I should be spending more time with my family. I should be. And all that is it's a false construct in our head. It's ourself just beating ourselves up, our ego saying, you're doing this, and while you could be happy and you could be content and you could feel free, you're probably worried what other people think or trying to keep up or compete or whatever. So the should start to set in. So watch yourself when you're doing that. I should have, I should have called them. I should have applied for that. I should have. Try your best to eradicate that, because the horse does not say, I should have ran in that field instead. I should have drank from that stream instead, right? No, it is like, this stream is the ultimate yum yum, gobble gobble. I'm having the best day. I'm going to run in this beautiful green field. Let's drop the shoulds, because what's already passed by and what already is gone is gone. But what is truly meant for you is not going to miss you. So try to bring that away completely from your vocabulary. I'm really lucky in that I often have a reflective time of day, and when I look back, I really don't say that word, and I'm really happy that I don't. You know what I mean? On occasion, like if I left a store, I might go, oh, I should have also got some crackers, but not huge regretful statements. It just doesn't make any sense. So we're going to tap into this horse energy. I'm going to have a quick sip of coffee. I broke the deck down into 3, and we're going to see what 3 magic cards come in and what messages come through. I really like to just be surprised sometimes. If I see the cards for more than a couple minutes, my mind starts to form certain things. So we're just going to pull completely. So we've got 7 of Wands. Oh, Temperance. That's one of my favorite cards in all of tarot. See what we're leaving behind, you guys. I'm glad this topic of shoulds came up, because this 5s primarily are conflict cards. Now, this is the ultimate should have. This is overthinking everything. I should have done that. I should have gone there. I should have blah, 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 blah. But instead, to reach this, we need to totally let go of this. And let's see what Spirit's going to bring us. And we need to move on to this. We need to fill our cups emotionally with things that sustain, fortify, and make us feel good, right? What am I excited about today? What am I going to craft? What am I going to create? Who am I going to connect with? What am I going to do? What's going to lift my vibration? How do I connect with spirit? Can I go out in nature? All of these things, because these will also keep us from this. And the 7 of Wands is, sometimes I gotta make these boundaries so strong, but then I'm encapsulating or imprisoning myself because of that. You know what I mean? If this person doesn't reach up to this standard, then I'm not gonna message them. If this doesn't happen, then I won't do this. And this is definitely saying, you know what? I deserve to be as free as possible, as free as this horse. And what it takes sometimes is it takes a moment of pause and reflection, and where was I calm and happy? And also, how do I get back? I love this floating, dreaming, wispy feeling, right? So how do we do this? How do we progress and go towards a place that exhibits all these qualities that we want, of freedom, of choice, of not needing validation, of not feeling like we should have done something differently, right? How about I can? like just replace that. I can have the future I want. I can have the present I want, even more importantly, because that is what shifts our future. So when we have present moment awareness, like, how do I really feel right now? So everybody who's listening to this right now, just stop and say, how do I feel? How do I feel in my mind? Does it feel busy? Is it talking at me? Is it trying to get over cluttered? Does it feel clear? Can I look out a window, open a window, have a fresh breeze come in and blow out all those cobwebs, and really, really say to myself, I feel free. And I've been talking about this particular subject matter to clients, and my big thing right now is it's no big deal. Everything that comes in that tries to rush, hurry, or compress me in some way, I say it's no big deal. Like if I look over, if I see a sink full of dishes, if I see the litter box full, whatever it is, I say it's no big deal. Because what our brain wants to do when it sees something we don't like or we need to take care of is invite the entire world of pressure into our head and create like pressurize it and try to make it into a big deal. And guess what? A sink full of dishes is no big deal. An empty gas tank that needs refilling is no big deal. So every time we need to do some little task, just say that out loud. Our brain loves reassurance. It loves us to talk to it. It loves us to tell us everything's okay. We have all the time in the world and it's no big deal. So let's do that. Let's keep ourselves at a lovely even keel, because our brain can be the ultimate troublemaker if we let it. It will keep going. It will keep telling us and adding to the list until we just say, hey, stop it. I don't need to know 20 things I need to do next week, next month, next year. I'm concentrating right now how to feel good, how to feel free, how to feel like I'm sitting pretty in the shade with a gorgeous red tassel umbrella and all kinds of beautiful birds buzzing around. You know, like when you're drinking your coffee, are you tasting your coffee and making joyous plans in your head for a little treat you can do for yourself and your family later? Or are you doing your taxes and scrubbing floors and eradicating all the pains of the world? You know what I mean? Are you pressurizing yourself? Let's get back to this. Let's sit under this. In fact, build yourself an image umbrella. What would you like to be shielding yourself from, and what do you want under the umbrella? Okay, under my umbrella I want the most delicious ambrosia coffee and family members and pets and happy plans for the day and for the future. Like I myself am super lucky. I'm gonna have a second Christmas today. Family members are coming over. My father-in-law is going to call shortly from England. We're going to have like family time on this New Year's Eve day, which is going to be so nice. So what do you want under your umbrella? The things that you want to be your companions, and what do you want to shield yourself from? Mine is any kind of woulda, shoulda, couldas. I just don't need them, you know. I don't need to go into tomorrow, because when we go into tomorrow and we go into next week and we go into next month, what's happening? We're missing the now, and the now will affect that. So are we being calm and effective and loving and caring to ourselves and others right now? And then we can bring that into the future and we can just float in there blissfully. Time will take care of itself. Divine timing is something that will bring us what we need, sometimes when we least expect, but need most. So I love that. So happy New Year's Day, you guys. It is my greatest hope too that I can set up I have some equipment. I can set up my new equipment and I can actually do like a lovely on-camera read and have something to post this evening or tomorrow for this, as well as the big channel. You guys are the absolute best. My greatest hope for your new year is you take it easy on yourself. You know that you are free as you want to be, that you can float and dance and fill your cups with all the things that bring you peace and richness and reasons to celebrate. It's really important to always find those little things to celebrate, and now is the time to do that more than ever. So love and light.